Greetings, my dear viewers. Let's see what is going on here. We're playing Hearthstone again. After so long, let's see what happening. So we have a hunter apparently, and we're freezing a mage. The mages are filled with many spells. We have Cthulhu in our deck. This is going to be hard. Normally with Hunter you want to be very aggressive, but this Hunter deck is a bit fishy. I don't know. Let's skip our first turn. Next turn we probably want to drop one of our 2 mana minions. This guy gives us a 1-cost spell, so maybe this is more flexible. It's a stronger opponent, I mean a stronger minion than this Deep Room Engineer. Let's go ahead with the Wand Maker. Let's see what we find. Carrion Studies, very cool. We discover a Death Rattle, which will cost 1 less. That's a very efficient card. Now next turn we can go with the Scorpid Rider or a Secret, which we don't know what it can be. It could be a counter spell for all that we know. Let's see what happens here. So far it can be a counter spell. Let's drop the Rider for the time being. Probably we want to save the Scorpid for in case the opponent has a minion that we want to take down. A Wildfire deck. So the idea of the opponent probably is to ramp up the damage from the hero power and then try to kill us with hero power. So I'm willing to try. Okay, this is very good against the hero power, but we still don't know what that secret is. So let's try the coin. It was effectively a counter spell. Let's play the current studies. From all this, what can we... I think the LR is the best for the time being. I like against the mage. This is a minion that you have to kill it too many times. And with the robes of protection on top of us, it's going to be very difficult for the opponent to do so. There goes our Wand Maker. Next turn we lose the robes of protection. But what can we do here? Let's try the Ogremancer, which gives us some board presence. If the opponent casts some spell, let's see what happens next. How did this guy landed up here? Is this a rogue card? Speaking of rogue cards, what's going on? Oh, this is a new guy, Deepwater Evoker, giving the opponent armor. We know he drew a 1 mana spell, hopefully nothing too scary such as devolving missiles. We could get a copy of this guy actually, but oh, we have the Keymaster next. Well, let's see what kind of mech we can find from this boy. Replicate Throne, or well, this giant probably we can cast. Let's see. 5 mana, not yet. Let's drop the LR. No point in holding back the ogre. I think the opponent can easily kill it, and we don't get any value. But it probably is holding back the opponent from casting some spells. You want to kill this before playing any spells. Now he has to worry about the LR. After this guy dies, an egg spawns. The egg becomes a new LR. Oh, he did play a spell. I think something weird went down. I don't know. Maybe he can kill this with another spell. But I don't know if that's a very wise way to go. This is going to become our LR again next turn. No, there goes another spell to kill the guy. Probably should have killed this first. Just my guess. So let's play this now. The Keymaster also interesting to have. Okay, this is a mech. It's not very impressive, but it has a cost reduction. So the more cards the opponent has, the less it costs. The least. I don't even know how to speak now. Interesting defensive maneuver. More Ogre-Mancers. Let's go with the Keymaster. So this, not only this one gives us new cards, we get to see what the opponent draws, and it's a very high priority minion to destroy. Whenever the opponent draws, we get a copy of the opponent card. So this is very, very powerful, and we get to see what it is. Mask of Cthulhu, deal 10 damage randomly split among all the enemies. So we can do this for 1 mana. This card, the original cost of this card is 7 mana. But the opponent found some bananas over there because we had some secret that transforms cards into bananas. That's kind of weird. Yeah, well, our Keymaster gave us the Mask of Cthulhu. We have another piece of Cthulhu. Let's see what happens if we play this. Okay. Let's go for 10 now. Now we're talking. And finally, Poisonous Beast. The opponent can kill it with the Fire Blast. Nothing that we might want, but I'm going to keep the Pack Tactics, a nice secret in case we have a minion that we want to get a copy when the opponent attacks it with something. But with a mage, it's not likely that it's going to happen. Mages don't normally play too many minions, but this style of mage is playing a ton of minions. Multicaster. This is a very cool new card. It draws a card for each different spell school you've cast this game. For instance, these spells do not have schools. The Fireball is from the Fire School. There's also the Frozen School or something. So I think we have lethal here. Just play a couple of cards such as the Plagiarize, Vanessa Van Cleef. This gives us a Fireball to the face. Let's kill the opponent with his own Fireball. And we've done... Oh, what? Where's my hunter? Where did my hunter go? Well, we defeated one. Okay, let's try one more time. I don't know. You are not supposed to win with this style of deck. But let's go ahead and try again. One more time. Okay, I was trying to record a second game, which I ended up losing, but in the middle of the game I suffered some disconnections and it really scrambled my stuff. That's terrible. Let's see. Okay, we're a hunter again. Hunter is a very interesting card to have, class to be, since a hunter often has its own decent amount of secrets. And the Ogre-Mancer is very good against any mage, most of the times. I'm going to keep one of the Scorpids and fish for the card that we can play earlier. But I'm going to use the coin to play the Ogre-Mancer by turn 4, most likely. So, Cthulhu. Can I get a better resolution here? My actual resolution is not listed here. Okay. And the opponent played the quest. He has to play about 9 spells that kills our minions to get a powerful minion that gives a permanent bonus to the spell damage. So that's a very powerful quest. But okay, what you gonna do? We're going to play the Ogremancer, trying to stop the opponent from... at least we hope to slow down the plans of the opponent. And he's playing some minions here, which is a good news. So here we are expecting a fire spell that kills the guy. No, it was a freeze spell. Probably the opponent does not have the fire spells on hand. We should probably play this, or... well, this is going to make the opponent have one card that costs 1 more mana, but it's going to be very easy for the opponent to kill this thing. Let's go with the Scorpion. Well, at least the opponent is not going to be able to easily trade. And what else? Probably this. So maybe we can use this to protect our minions with a small buff. Let's see what happens. Okay, fire, so he's completed the first part of the quest. Now he draws a spell. He has to repeat those. He has to play 3 spells, 1 from fire, 1 from frost, and 1 from arcane. And then repeat that again. Encounters flows. This is a very powerful effect that reduces the cost of all the cards by 1 in his deck. Ignite, a fire spell that gets shuffled back into the deck, and each time he plays it, it's going to grow stronger and stronger. On the other hand, the Ignite has a drawback that it's going to slow down the cards that you might want to... you might prefer to draw something different from the Ignite. But many mages carry a decent amount of draw effects, but this mage happens to be running some minions, which means that he doesn't have that many room to draw that many spells. And now with the Ogremancer on the board, the mage is going to be very worried about removing our guy here. So let's hope we can slow down the game a little bit until we get... okay, devolving missiles, please soak some of the missiles. Right, good. We got a nice life steal minion, and also we fished out one of the devolving missiles out of the opponent's hand, which is great for the watch post. So let's what should I do? Okay, I could Potion of Illusion this, but not yet. Let's go with this. Fling 1 damage over there. And now I could try to kill this. Probably a good idea. We get an extra minion over there. Let's drop. If the opponent can kill this, so be it. But this guy gives augments the cost of the cards the opponent draws by 1. But since he already played the mana discount spell, probably this neutralizes that effect. He's going after this with a fireball. At least we are glad this spell is not going towards our face. And now we this is a very powerful minion, Arcanist Downgrasp. For the rest of the game, you have spell damage +2. How about we transform that minion into something else? Let's see what happens. All right. Well, we don't happen to have any shadow spell on hand. Let's play this. It's unlikely we find something like that. So let's go ahead with this. We have Plagiarize, and our spell transformed the opponent's minion into a pirate, a rogue pirate to be precise, which we might, and we are going to get a copy of probably with the secret Plagiarize. We get a copy of all the cards the opponent plays this turn. Yeah, or if the opponent passes the turn, we get the cards. whenever the opponent plays something, we're going to get it on the next turn. Okay, that was a fine victory, a fishy victory. Okay, we are going to leave it as it is for the time being, and I hope you have enjoyed this, and I hope to meet you soon again, and until then, next time, sayonara.